In this video, you will learn how to move your Prios 440 from the transport position to the working position. Before you start, select the field operating mode on the operating mode selector switch. The green release button starts to flash slowly. Press the green button on the operating mode selector switch. If the button lights up green continuously, the machine is now ready for use. Now you have to extend the axle. On the right-hand side of the operating terminal, press the other level at the bottom. There you will find the button to extend the axle. Press the button at the bottom left to start the extension process. For the axle to extend, you must drive the machine at least 1 km/h. When the button is highlighted in red, the axis begins to extend. Pay attention to any information, advice or error messages on the operating terminal. The axle is only correctly extended when no message is displayed. To get better access to the components of the dam molding unit, the tilting bunker must be lifted slightly. To do this, select the user level on the operating terminal. Press the tilt bunker level on the right-hand side of the operating terminal. Now select the tilting bunker. To lift the tilting hopper, press the lift tilting hopper button. This will give you more space on the machine. The Prios must now be moved mechanically into the operating position. Start at the front of the guide plate. To keep the bolt in the upper position, pull the bolt upwards and turn it 90 degrees. Now pull the guide plate outwards by the handles. About 3 to 4 holes should be visible. Lock the bolt again after adjustment. The exact setting is adjusted later to the actual shape of the dam. The next step is to unfold the heaping bodies. To do this, pull the locking bolt inwards. Then pull the lever outwards until the locking bolt engages again. Make sure that the trowel body is in contact with the screw heads and has no play. The cover plate must now be brought into the working position. In the transport position, the bolt is underneath the square tube. Pull out the bolt. Fold down the cover plate and reinsert the bolt above the square tube. Then secure the bolt. If your machine has a grid roller, this must also be released from the transport position. In the transport position, the bolt is underneath the square tube. Pull out the bolt. Fold the grid roller down and reinsert the bolt above the square tube. This ensures that the grid roller is guided correctly. Repeat all the steps described on the opposite side of the machine. The Prios is only in the working position when both sides are fully unfolded and properly secured. You have now moved your Prios from the transport position to the working position and prepared all assemblies for work. Good luck with your season.